This 12-ounce beer in the supermarket only cost about $1.50 to $2. But on the menu inside New York's airport, it's priced as high as $27.85. That's nearly 10 to 15 times more expensive. As soon as this news came out, netizens were completely blown away. Just for a glass of beer like this, why can it be sold for such a high price at the airport? So today, let's talk about what gives American airports the right to raise prices so much. If you want to know why things are so expensive at American airports, start with the earliest airports. In the past, airports were just places for people to catch flights. There wasn't much you could do there. People just came to the airport to board or transfer flights. Back then, there were almost no shops in airports, just a few small newspaper stands, coffee machines, or maybe a place for drinking water. Later, in 1951, Shannon Airport in Ireland opened the world's first duty-free shop. At first, this shop only sold local agricultural products and souvenirs. Because duty-free means you don't have to pay certain taxes, the prices were extremely cheap, so a lot of people loved shopping there. Airports worldwide realized passengers weren't just travelers, they could also be customers. So more and more airports started opening restaurants, shops, and even luxury brand counters. By 1992, Pittsburgh Airport in the United States even introduced the Air Mall model, turning the entire airport into something like a large shopping mall. This became an important turning point in airport commercialization. At the very beginning, airports in the US all required a street pricing policy, meaning that the prices of goods at the airport had to be about the same as outside. Random price hikes were not allowed. That way, customers wouldn't feel ripped off. But later on, this rule was gradually relaxed. Airports are costly to run because runways must be built, terminals and pay for security checks, as well as security and cleaning staff. The expenses are actually higher than the income. Most of the money from tickets goes to the airlines, and the airport doesn't get much of a share. To avoid losing money, airports have to rely on non-aviation income to make a profit, such as from shops, restaurants, parking lots, and ads. The more expensive the goods in these shops, the more rent the airport collects. As a result, airports actually hope that businesses can make more profit, so when they are signing or renewing contracts, airports often proactively give businesses greater pricing freedom. And the shops operating in airports aren't run by ordinary small business owners. They are large companies that have businesses in many airports across the country. You could say that a small number of companies control a lot of the stores. So they are very skilled at negotiating. They'll say, hey, running a store in the airport costs too much for us. If we don't raise prices, we'll lose money. They also pay very high rent, and getting goods through security is a hassle. Renovations are also much more expensive than outside, and the employees' salaries, they're also much higher than outside. So when you add up these costs, it's more expensive than running a shop on the street. So the companies that operate these stores demand that the contract spells everything out very clearly. They can add 10% or 15% on top of the original price. Some even ask to remove the price cap altogether. And in order not to lose these big companies, the airport has no choice but to give in. So now the airport wants to make money, and businesses want to make money. Both sides are satisfied, but those who must pay are the customers. I don't know what you think. When things are sold at high prices in the airport, do you usually buy them, or do you tough it out and wait until you leave the airport at your destination to buy things that are more reasonably priced?